What up, y'all? It's Dave Life with the Dave Life Show. I'm here in Los Angeles, and today we got some special guests. We got a panel of guests that we're going to talk to today. It's my family, y'all. We got family in Chi. We got family in ATL. ATL, introduce yourself, fam. Tell us who you are. Tell us about your site.
Yo, like my cousin said, I'm from the Chi, but I'm in the A. This your boy Retro Rick for Retro Rick and Maddie Kick. The Give Back channel, follow us on YouTube and on IG. Retro Rick and Maddie Kick. And first and foremost, I salute you, Dave, for hosting this panel. Dave Life TV show, same as well on IG and on YouTube. Link in.
Dave Life TV. And we got my man, my big little cuz.
Hey.
Chi-Town, introduce yourself, cuzzo.
Goldie Kolyon, man. Follow me on YouTube, IG.
Spell it for him, cuzzo. Spell it for him.
Check me out, man.
Spell it for him. Goldie Kolyon.
Yes, sir.
GOLDIEKOLYON.
Yes, sir.
That's how you find him. So today, y'all, we're going to do a special thing today. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that's been going on in the news. First thing I want to talk about, how do y'all feel about the NBA Finals, man? Right now, let's talk about two things. We have the $500,000. Yo, we got the $500,000 fine and 1 year ban for one of the minority owners of the Warriors. His name is Mark Stein, and y'all saw what happened. This was the guy that pushed Kyle Lowry. So let's go to Rick, man. Did you see what happened, Rick? How'd you feel about it? And do you think $500,000, $500,000, and a 1 year ban? You think that was enough? Too much? You know, how you feel about it?
Now look, I didn't see it live, but I seen the replays and everything. Look, you touch me, you got to pay, man. First of all, this man is on the front row, make too much money, and then like you stated today, he's a part owner of who? Golden State?
Yeah.
So I'm already thinking cahoots. So like, the way I look at it, if it would have been me, if I wasn't the owner, they would have banned me forever.
Right.
So he got a little money, they gave him a pass.
Right.
But at the end of the day, don't put your hands on nobody, man. Some guys out there actually put on the show for everybody. You're not actually involved in the show. You're a spectator. Know your role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Goldie, how you feel about it? Did you see what happened? I mean, do you think it was the ban was too long? You know, not long enough? 500,000?
No, I think he should be banned. I honor that. Because if he'd have started a man in the street, he wouldn't have did that.
Right.
Fact. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he was foul. I feel like he coward. And I got two names for you.
Okay.
Ron Artest.
And Steven Jackson. Let's go. I knew where you was headed, cuz.
All right.
I knew where you was headed, cuz.
That's where I'm going with.
Yeah, and we had to go with Ron Artest. Not even.
Not pause.
Pause, like straight up. And we had to go with the Ron Artest. Not even Meta World Peace. This one, he wasn't about peace.
No, ain't no peace with Ron, baby. Not AR.
Yo. Yo, Ron elbow Harden, man. Harden bumped him, and Ron came back with an elbow to the side of the head, knotted him up, man. No games.
Yeah. That's why we need players like him and me.
Yeah, and you know what? I got another name that's important, y'all. Remember Donald Sterling, the owner of the Clippers, the one that had all the racist remarks about blacks. So Stephen A. Smith made a real good point. He said, if Donald Sterling got a ban for life for using racist comments and things like that, he said he doesn't think pushing a player should warrant a ban for life. And I actually agree, because a 1 year ban is cool. It should have been $1 million because he's a billionaire, so it should have been $1 million. But I'm cool with the 1 year ban, but I don't think it should have been a life ban. Now, if he had called him the N-word, if he had dropped some hate remarks or some racist remarks as he hit him, then I would have said, yes, ban him, because the precedent has been set. What you think? Come on, speak on it, cuz. He did. He told him to go F himself. He told him to go F himself. That's what he said repeatedly. Go F yourself.
Well, I don't know what he said.
No, that's
I don't think it's no.
Lowry confirmed it.
That's the way I look at it, right? These owners and staffs, right?
Go ahead, Rick.
They own the team. They know what's going on.
Right.
They know the rosters. They know the rules and regulations. Point blank. Period.
True.
Ain't no excuse.
Mm.
If I was an average fan, like I said, if you was an average fan, Goldie Kolyon, if you was an average fan, we'd have been banned for life. So it needs to work the same way.
And probably arrested. Arrested,
man. We done. You already know what's going on.
Okay, so let me add this. So another story that I threw up on Dave Life TV was right after that happened. I threw up the Russell Westbrook story where Westbrook went off on that one fan and said, "I'll F you up." He said, "I'll F you up, you and your wife." Because the fan said some racist joints where he was like, "Why don't you get back on your knees like you used to?" See, and in the fan,
they always messing with Westbrook.
They are, and Utah is horrible. And then the fan had some racist tweets about Westbrook that he tried to delete. So here's the point I want to make: that fan got banned for life by the Utah Jazz, not the NBA, but by the Jazz. He got banned for life because he used racist remarks. He had a racist tone. And he had racist tweets. It was proven he was racist. Donald Sterling, banned for life, proven racist. Mark Stein pushes the guy, banned for 1 year. I think it's fair. Now, had he said some racist things and it was proven, ban him for life. What I'm trying to say is if it's a hate crime, they kind of established that if it's a hate crime, they're going to do that. But if it's just something lesser, then it's going to be a lesser penalty. So how y'all feel about that?
Look, this is the way I feel about it real quick. So look, put it like this. You said he part owner of the Golden State Warriors, or however he got stock invested in.
Right.
So if Stephen Curry would have fell on him, what you think he would have did? Pushed him or helped him up?
Helped him up.
My point exactly. It's still like the rules still apply, man. Don't touch me if you're not a part of the game. If you a fan, you gonna help me up. Don't what he did was like a meme. We talking about it.
Right.
So we know it's important.
Right.
He know in the back of his head he an owner, and when he doing that, everybody else gonna watch and we gonna comment and say something. The way I look at it, you make too much money. Not even too much money, just common sense. You know what's going on. All the rules apply, Dave. Ban them for life, just like they did the other guy for using the N-word.
And that's what they doing.
It is what it is. Like, make it go all the way around.
Right.
Hey, I ain't got no love for him. Kick him out. Kick him out the.
Now look, I got it on the screen. I got it on the screen. There you go. Look, so
he stiff arm. He stiff arm, my man.
He straight stiff arm.
Look at that push, bro.
He straight stiffed. Hold on.
He stiff arm, man.
Now that
it wasn't even like get off me push. It was like leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. But look,
bro. The tenant plot is he didn't fall nowhere near dude.
Look, man, hold on. Let me get it back up. 1 year ban. So here it is. Look, like y'all said, bam, the stiff arm. Lowry goes off. Then the NBA comes back with their 1 year fine, and then I have some video which I'm not gonna play.
Okay, get the money, man.
Play the video.
I can't play the video on this. I'll put it in editing and post production. I don't want to play it because I don't want to mess up the microphone with the echoes, but I'll put it in post.
Yeah, I saw the video though, man. Hey, listen, if that brother would have did that in the street, man, we can move on from that because he would have did that in the street.
No, he wouldn't have did that in the street.
That brother was out in the street. That old white man would have touched him.
He wouldn't have touched him.
Point blank period.
And listen, so how you feel about Kyle's response? Westbrook. Now hold on, let's go back to Westbrook. Fans touch Westbrook last year. Westbrook slaps a hand. The little boy touches Westbrook. Westbrook turns around with a fist. Then he schools the little boy like, "Hey man, you can't be touching people." All right. Westbrook has swiped at people before, like he'll punch somebody. Lowry chilled. So how we did
better than me?
Better. He said better than me.
Yeah.
Classy. He handled it like a gentleman.
He did.
He handled it like a gentleman because that could have been Ron Artest.
Right. And so let's talk about it.
Throwback Ron.
So now we got Toronto. Toronto is up, man. Toronto is up 3-1 now. Because if he had gotten suspended, remember when Draymond kicked my man in the nuts and got suspended?
Right.
And they ended up losing to LeBron because of that, because Draymond was out. So now Kyle Lowry, I guess he may remember that. He doesn't get suspended. He handles himself like a gentleman and a scholar, and now they up 3-1. Let's get it, man.
It's smart. That's what I mean by the inside. I feel like, okay, dude from Golden State, like Goldie said, he was nowhere near him when he fell.
Right.
I think he pushed him to try him to make sure he was going to get suspended or retaliate. You feel me? Like, just get a reaction out of it.
Or his little tummy. Or his little tummy. That's what I mean. Like, don't let me go on, bro. Smacked around. Get off the front row. You gotta take his frustration out on something. He couldn't beat his life in public.
He said that's like the question, do you still beat your wife? How do you answer that? He said he couldn't beat his wife in public, so he had to take out his aggression. That's messed up. Well, look, we don't know. We don't want to accuse a man of domestic violence. We don't know, but that's a joke.
We ain't doing that.
We joking.
The whole point is, look, man, don't put your hands on me if you a fan. Like, you pay good money to see me do whatever I do and perform and put on the good show. Don't touch me. Help me up. Don't. Actually, the lady, Goldie, you ain't right. He was nowhere near him. When I watched the video, I just seen you put it up, Dave, and I thought about it. Dude really, like, he pushed him.
He went out of his way. He went across a chair and a half.
Yes, he went out of his way, Dave.
Gave him Walter Payton stiff arm.
So how do we feel? So hold on, let's talk about this. How we feel about Drake? Drake on the side. Hold on.
That's a clown, man.
Drake, listen, Drake is a team ambassador. He's an employee.
Clown.
He on the sidelines dapping people up. He talking to the opponents before the game. He giving the shoulder massage to the coach. He wilding.
Hey, listen. When I say clown, I don't mean clown as just like he just a clown. I mean clown like that nigga stupid and he doing the most.
He wilding, but guess what? It is working. It is working though.
Look. I did a video on my channel, like. Drake trolling. I ain't gonna disrespect nobody, this, that, and the third. But look, you go from Holland. My boy got Golden State tattoos on him. Y'all do realize
yes,
that, right?
Yes, he does. Yep.
Yeah.
And he messed with them boys. Now all of a sudden, Toronto in the picture.
That 30 and that the Splash Brothers.
He got Durant. And he got Durant.
Now all of a sudden, you come to my city and you want to disrespect me. But it's marketing genius. Even with Drake.
Yeah.
With Nike. With the NBA.
Yeah.
Once again, if I was a fan in the front row, you think they'd let us run up and down the court like that?
Absolutely not.
No.
Now, that's why I said he's an ambassador. Somebody on my page pointed out, Drake is not a casual fan. He's an ambassador. He's paid by them. He's like a mascot. He's a paid mascot.
I believe that.
Now,
But
he said he clown. This is a problem I got.
He need to be out there with a T-Rex.
But
that's what a mascot is, a clown to me.
True. This is a problem I got with Drake. What happens when somebody busts their Achilles because of his antics? What happens when somebody step on his foot? You know what I mean? Or blow out a knee, or you know, it could change a series.
For life. What they just get dude?
Banned for 1 year.
1 year. Banned for life.
1 year and $500,000 fine.
Banned for life. Ain't no exceptions. Get out of here, because you basically doing the same thing without being physical.
There you go.
You basically being the fans in Utah towards Westbrook.
There it is.
Towards whoever playing Toronto, because you.
Hey, look, and real quick, y'all see when my boy went and took out the shit, the stuff out of Curry's house?
Yeah, the lint.
Don't touch me. That's too much.
That is too much. That is too much.
Too much.
That is too much. Man, how about this,
yo? I pay good money. I'm on the front row, but I'm not gonna do nobody like that.
I'm glad you brought this up, Retro. How about this, man? Ayesha Curry. Okay, let me set it up real quick. Ayesha Curry.
Don't do that.
No, I got to. Let me plug my phone up. Because I'm losing power.
Wow.
But listen,
we going down?
I have to do this. This is super important, man. Ayesha Curry was on the Red Table Talk with Will Smith's wife. We all know the Red Table Talk, all right?
Oh, man, why you got to do this?
It's important because Ayesha Curry wanted.
Keep it 100.
Yo, Ayesha wanted male attention. She said, I get a little bit jealous when Steph gets attention from the female fans. It would be nice if somebody gave me some attention. I don't have guys saying nothing to me. And now this dude in Toronto, a fan, says, hey, Ayesha Curry, we gon' F you in the boop the boop. He went off. He said something vulgar on live news. They couldn't bleep it. And did you know that man got arrested?
Hold up.
For what he said out his mouth?
For what he said out his mouth. And what they called it some sort of disorderly. It was some disorderly type of thing, man. But
was it live on IG?
No, it was live on television, on the news.
That's his fault then, because he need to watch the hell he say
that
on
part.
live TV.
Now, here's the other part. But how do we feel about Ayesha Curry wanting attention, and now she gets the attention, and people on IG are like, yo, you can't pick what kind of attention you get. You said you wanted male attention.
She didn't get him locked up, did she?
Huh?
She didn't get him locked up, did she?
She did not.
Okay, she probably liked what he said. You don't know.
Maybe.
Point. She went out there.
For the attention she wanted.
I ain't got. Look, I'm not going to disrespect nobody. At the end of the day, you know how I rock. But look, I'm gonna look at it like this, man. She went out there. She asked for what she wanted. It came back with, negative feedback instead of positive feedback. Sometimes you don't need to put that information out there.
Watch what you ask for, because you can't control what kind of response you're going to get.
If you're not ready for it.
So this is a great point.
You saw what Drake did, right?
What Drake do? Oh, yeah.
He got in the DMs.
Yeah, he got in the DMs. Yeah.
He got in the DMs.
Yeah, and that's kind of foul, because he friends with Steph.
The same game he wore his
when he wore Dale Curry, yeah.
He got in his wife DMs and was liking her pictures. And Green. When he got into it with Green,
yeah.
He got on Green, got Green girl DM.
See, that's doing too much, Drake.
Hold up. See, I'm telling me the guy that called out Mr. Twitter Fingers is actually Twitter Finger now.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Drake doing the most. That's what I mean. He doing too much.
Drake, wow.
You gonna troll. It's basketball, this, that, and the third, but when you start crossing the line, messing with family and friends,
man, you can't do that.
Draw the line.
Can't do that. You can't do that.
Hey, I'm glad y'all put me on game. At day life, I appreciate y'all. I didn't know this information.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know.
You know what I'm talking about, life, right?
Yes, sir. I saw it.
Yeah.
Yo, he wilding.
Because leave my wife and my kids out of this.
That part.
That's when you crossing the line right there.
Especially we cool. I'm cool with Steph. So why you hitting my wife up? You know what I'm saying? Like Drake's supposed to be cool with Steph. They boys.
I did hear that they friends.
They are friends. So listen, Drake.
It could be innocent.
It could be, but
what about Green though?
Well, he had dinner with Draymond. After the whole trolling, he had dinner with Draymond. Remember how he told Draymond, he said, you a clown? He said, whatever to Draymond.
No, he said, you trash.
You trash. That's what he said. He said, you trash. You trash. He said it like, he said, you trash. He said it, yeah.
I knew exactly what he said.
So he had dinner with Draymond that night. So I get it, y'all. Let's talk about that real quick. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? That guy was trolling the internet. He was trying to get in the internet fights, blah, 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 blah. Now that man is in jail for basically trying to be a troll and trying to be popular because he started effing with true drug dealers. So the point I want to make is people got to stop asking for attention because you don't know what kind of attention you're going to get back. The owner wanted attention. I'm going to push, Kyle Lowry and tell him go F himself. And look what he got in response. A 1-year ban and a $500,000 fine. Drake,
Hey, hold up, real quick.
Aisha
He got that much money. You really think he gonna get banned? I think he gonna be up there in the executive suite still watching that shit. With the skies on. We ain't gonna know about it. He will go. Think about it. And when we see it, we're gonna report it on the Day Life TV show.
We gonna come to it. Now, this is what I do want to say, Retro. He wasn't banned by the Warriors. The fan in Utah was banned by the Jazz. This owner was banned by the NBA. So he might not be in no booth.
No games in the NBA. He can't go to no games.
Done for 1 year. Done. So his little lacquer, his little lacquer that he used, his little laminate to get into stuff, ain't gonna swipe no more.
Do you know how bad that could have got though?
It could have got real bad.
And he told me, that's what I mean.
If he'd have got a whooping on that man and another fan intervened and then the teams it could have been another Detroit.
Malice in the Palace.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah.
Right?
And that
was terrible, bro. I was disgusted at that. At the same time, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Hey, man, Kyle handled it the right way, man. Kyle handled it the right way. I was proud of Kyle, man. He handled it the right way, man.
Hey, speaking of Detroit, the Palace, though, they turned that boy up, baby.
Yeah, they did. The Malice in the Palace was wild.
That boy up.
Ron Artest and Steven Jackson.
Some old game bang stuff back in Chicago right there. We beat up and just did it.
Just set it off. Knuckle up.
Man.
Hey, listen, so I want to jump to another type of, I'm going to call it clout chasing, y'all. So we got a story. We got a story on Dave Life TV. I'm sure everyone heard about this. We reported on it the other day. It's two things that happened. Tyler Perry and 50 Cent. Let's talk about this. So for Tyler Perry, there was an actress, and her name is Raquel Bailey. She bought a billboard in it. She bought not one, not two, but 3 billboards in Atlanta with her face on it. And it said,
I'm in the A. So talk to me. I don't know about this. Fill me in, Dave. Like, y'all look, Dave Life know what he talking about. Fill me in, cousin.
Listen, cuz I'm not sure what exit they're on, but she has them up in Atlanta. It's 3 of them. It says, "Attention, Mr. Perry." Matter of fact, let me do the screenshot for y'all, cuz.
Please do, because I'm lost right now. And it's in Atlanta.
Look at this, man. "Attention, Mr. Perry. Raquel Bailey is your next leading lady," and it has her Instagram and her Twitter.
Hey.
That's a huge billboard, bruh. All this at the bottom, that's a big ass billboard.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't mad at her. Hey, do what you gotta do to get where you need to get to.
So this actress,
but she's rolling though.
She rolling. Now I want to say this. Now she's been on a show before. She's not a totally unknown, but she's unknown to us. But she has been on a show. Tyler Perry, he snapped, man. He clapped back and basically was like, hold on, matter of fact, I got it right here. He clapped back and said, okay, so now this is on his Instagram.
Okay.
So she wants to get his attention. He's like, you got it. Now, here's what I'm going to say. This is the point. We can't control people's responses when we seeking attention. That's the point.
Talk to me. What they say?
Tyler Perry says this right here. He says, here's the deal. This is not the way to get my attention. Matter of fact, let me put this on the screen, y'all. All right, he says, so here's the deal. This is not the way to get my attention. If you're looking for a role in one of my shows, please do not do this. Save your money. This is the 3rd time that someone has done this. Please stop. Audition is free. I'm sure you can use that money for a better purpose. I love that you want to work with me. I love that you invest in yourself. But when you do things like this, it puts my team on high alert and makes me look at you sideways. I know the message that you want to send is positive, but this comes across as the opposite. Again, the best way to work for me is to audition, and it's free. We post breakdowns all the time for actors. Just come and audition. Then he says, and by the way, you were great in The Night Of, which was the show she was on. It was my favorite show a couple of years ago. Then he says this, I already saw you. So just audition and keep your money. Again, I appreciate your effort, but that's not the way to work for me. God bless you, Dreamer. I have no doubt you will make it one day.
Hey, she shot her shot. It was a brick, but she shot her shot. I ain't mad at her for shooting the shot. But it was a brick. He ain't going. Come audition. He already recognized, but now he really gonna recognize that she pull up at the show.
So was it? So was it a brick? So was it a brick or was it a layup?
It wasn't a brick. It was a brick because it ain't like he just jumped on a bandwagon. You feel me?
But he still acknowledged her. He still used her name.
Go ahead, Retro. Go ahead, Retro.
Hold on, Goldie. So now what she did was she used his name. So now people going to Tyler Perry and her name was attached to Tyler Perry now. Just because how she did it. It's clout chasing at her fight. Look, baby girl, no disrespect.
That's what I'm getting to.
You reaching too much. You shot the shot, like Cuz said. You shot a brick, but it wasn't a brick.
Right.
Like this. You shoot the shot, you get your own rebound, you got a chance to lay it up again.
Okay.
And that's the way I look at it.
Let me jump in right quick. As an actor, as someone, now this is personal. This is personal. It's personal. As someone who has auditioned before, who has gone up to Michael Bivins, who has gone up to Blair Underwood, who has gone up. I'm just talking about throughout my life talking to celebrities, right? Who's gone up to. I'm not gonna keep name dropping because some people I know some of these people, so I'm not gonna say all that. But let me just say this, man. Especially living in Los Angeles, it's such a cattle call to go to an audition with 500, 1,000 people. I just auditioned for 50 Cent, man, for BMF. I was out there. Man, it was 200 people at 3 a.m, and it didn't even open until 8. I mean, and Atlanta Super Bowl weekend was 2,000 people. It was insanity. The truth is, you can go to one of them auditions and never get seen. You can have a career of auditioning and never, ever get in front of Tyler Perry, 50 Cent, whoever. You see what I'm saying? So I understand what everybody's saying, but let's be honest. She shot her shot, and it didn't brick. It's doing the Kawhi bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still bouncing because he posted a picture. Because Tyler Perry posted a picture with her Instagram. That's number one. He didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to do that. That's what I mean.
So even in curving her, he acknowledged her. Let's talk about that. Come on.
Yeah.
Secondly, everybody's going to her page. Baby girl, God got your back. We looking for you. Casting directors are seeing this. People are seeing this. So she shot her shot, and now she is relevant. Dave Light TV got a story on her. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, look at these basketball analogies we using, man, with everything, man.
Goldie, you know you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You got to take the shot.
You're right.
She shot a shot.
She did the Kyrie bounce.
Come on.
1,
2, 3. Not 1, not 2.
It ain't winning yet. She's still winning.
So listen.
It ain't winning yet, but it ain't brick yet.
It ain't brick yet. So listen, her response, it was a good response. She said, well, I guess now she did this on Tyler's page. I'm going to show you guys so you can see it. She said, well, I guess I should respond since everyone is talking about me. LOL. Thank you, Mr. Perry, for taking time to post about my billboard and to give me some wisdom. This was my leap of faith. And with faith, you never know where it will land you or if it will even work. Sometimes you have to take a step out of the norm to do something unconventional. Not everyone is going to agree or think it's a great idea. That's the chance I took. God bless.
Yeah.
Now this chick right here.
I wasn't mad at her.
I ain't mad at her, but hold on now. Now we got clout chasing or leap of faith. I'm gonna call Miss Raquel Bailey, and her Instagram to shout her out is I'm Raquel Bailey. I am RACQUEL BAILEY. I'm Raquel Bailey. Okay, so she shouted out. Now, this other dude came at 50, and I call this clout chasing. This, to me, wasn't a leap of faith.
Nah. I know about that one.
Bruh. Let me show.
Wait.
And I'm waiting because I'm going to chime in. I'm going to chime in on this one.
Now, listen. Listen, fam.
I know you say this, though. I'm an artist, right?
Go ahead, cuzzo. Speak on it.
I'm an artist. What I would never do is approach another artist to listen to my music or fuck with me, excuse me, my bad, mess with me in any kind of way without no product without nothing to let him do it. I would never come at an artist like that. I got too much respect for myself as a man, number one. And number two, he a man too.
Yeah.
I don't feel like nobody know better than me. I don't care how much bread you got or what you got going on. If you can help me, you can help me. I'm gonna come to you humbly.
True.
Hey brother, how you doing? Hey man, I'm an artist, man. This my CD or my whatever I got on me. Or this what I'm doing, man. Check me out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a dapper, man. I'm a
and you're a bounce.
Step,
now,
like a plant.
Seemed like 50 was on a date.
Make myself look like no goofball.
Yeah.
And I'm a step. And if he check it out, he do.
Now, cuz it seemed like 50 was on a date.
Somebody called me. I can't hear.
You can't hear? All right, cuz. Hang up and come back in.
Jump back in, man. We got you. Keep it going, Dave.
Yeah. So cuz, Retro, this is what I want to say. 50 was on a date, man. It seemed like he was out with a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'll play the video. Okay, so he's joining us. Uh-oh. Hold up, cuz.
Did I mess up?
Yeah, hold on.
I do wrong?
Hold on. I'm gonna call you right back.
We gotta let him do it.
All right, we on.
There you go.
All right, we back like Mike and the Fork.
We back, and we still recording.
I'm a very important person, man. People be calling me. You know.
So you was saying.
I told y'all I had to hit the studio anyway, though. So.
All right. So Goldie, you was saying you as a man, as an artist, you would never come up to someone without a product.
I would never do what dude. He looked like a clown, bro.
Yeah.
He looked like a clown.
And
I would come up humbly, and I'm gonna look presentable. I'm gonna look like, hey, what's up, playboy? Hey, did this shit, man. I'm an artist, man. Check me out, bro. I'm gonna give him something.
Yeah.
I let him.
Look. I'm gonna ask both of y'all, because both of y'all, you had your rapper point of view. Dave, you gave me your actor point of view.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just me, what's the difference? If I was baby girl, if I was old boy shooting my shot, what's the difference? Because they both were shooting for their dreams, bro.
No, did you see the video with dude?
No. I see. Look. I seen it.
No, that's important.
He was wrong for coming up.
That's
but
important,
at the same
Rick.
time, baby girl didn't have to tag Tyler Perry.
Hold up, though. Wait a minute,
Dave. Baby girl put up a billboard and got his attention. He came through, just said, go to my IG page and listen to it.
Yeah.
And he interrupted him. And he interrupted him on a date.
And he with his lady. Didn't take no consideration in that.
He walked up on him. 50 could have had security. 50 could have had that thing on him.
That little dude, 50 looked like
y'all right.
Now here's the other thing. Hold on.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. You know I'm gonna play. I got
and retro.
Ego, though.
Retro. He came aggressive too.
He told him, "You doing it wrong."
Yep.
You feel me?
He did.
You're right. You're right. So look, when baby girl tied, when baby girl tied Tyler Perry or did the billboard, they're just like we doing what we doing now. We said, okay, we're gonna have a show, we're gonna talk about it. So if you get me on your show, Dave, or Goldie, you get me on your platform and nobody tell me what we was doing, and you just say, okay, I'm gonna shout you out, and it's the same thing.
No, what I'm saying is old girl took her own money, put up a billboard, and Tyler Perry
I'm not doubting the money. I'm not doubting the money at all. I'm talking about the
pressed up on 50. He pressed up on 50.
But right,
trying to force him to listen to
it ain't what you do, Rick. It's how you do it.
How you
see? You're listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give it to you like this. This is an old wise saying: the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Okay.
That means, I might not have intended to offend 50 Cent. I might not have intended to push Kyle Lowry. I might not have intended to offend Tyler Perry, but you never know what you're going to get in response. That nigga came at... Sorry, we trying to keep it clean.
My point is...
He came at 50 wrong.
That being said, I want to ride on what you said, like the attention. So look, if Tyler Perry... So look, on Dave's Live TV show, we talking. If Tyler Perry would have pushed back and took her billboards down and said something differently, how would you look at Tyler Perry?
I would have said, look, to be honest, as an actor...
No, I'm just, if you would have put, like old boy pushed him in the NBA we talking about, Tyler Perry pushed back. He gave her a nod, and he kind of said, okay, don't do it this way. But what he just would have came like, yo, don't tag me, don't use my name.
I would have been like, Tyler Perry's an asshole. That's what I would have said.
Why?
Tyler Perry said in his thing, he appreciated her.
Right.
Hold up. So 50 assholes. Time out.
Hold on, Rick.
I'm not gonna let y'all do this right now.
No. We're not doing it.
50 asshole.
Rick.
All right.
Let me say this about 50.
Okay.
Listen, Tyler Perry could respond to a billboard in the privacy of his own home from his computer. 50 Cent is on a date with his lady in public, and this dude roll up on him aggressive. That's two different things. 50 drew back like, nigga, who are you? Like dude came at 50 wrong. So it's two different things.
Hold on, we not talking about shooting shots. If that's your last shot,
but it's how you shoot your shot. It's how you do it.
You rap, right? Goldie, you rap. You do what you do. If I'm coming up to you, this me coming up to you as like if you Puff Daddy, or look. Or if I'm coming up to you, my guy, and you Denzel Washington, you got your stuff out there in Hollywood. I don't know y'all from Adam and Eve. Like you say, no security, right?
Right.
No security.
Right.
I'm seeing you walking out. You with your girl. I respect that. But if I'm coming out seeing you this, that, and the third, and it was like that, I'm not coming at you sideways. This is more so like, yo, 50, I mess with you. You come up the same way I come up from. Listen to my music.
Yeah. Okay.
So he came up with a nigga filming him.
That part.
I understand.
Okay, hold on. Then
if I put hands on this nigga for bum rushing me with my lady, you got me on tape.
Right.
So now I gotta humble myself and peep the game.
Right.
And then tell you, bro, you're doing this wrong.
So check what 50 did. 50 drew back. And dude was like, oh, you gonna hit me? You gonna hit me? He said, punch me. Dude was looking to sue 50. He was looking to get hit. Okay. So hold on. So 50 peeped, and 50 said, oh, you got a camera? And so 50 chilled, and then dude was like, look, man. And then dude tried to be humble. Hey, man, you the OG, man. I'm just trying to get on. Right. And then 50 said, no, you doing it. He said it ain't gonna work. Your approach is wrong. 50 did take his second. 50 took his second to Tyler Perry him and to school him. But he did it after he had to check him like, yo, dude, you almost got clocked. Hey. Then he said, listen, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work.
I can't even deal with you because your character ain't right.
That part, man.
If that's how you pushing up on real niggas.
Now, Retro, I'm glad you brought up. Retro, I'm glad you brought up. Retro.
So we talking about Tyler Perry did the same thing to Baby Girl just in a nice way.
But listen, but Tyler gave her a little shine. And he gave her a little wisdom. And he told her, he acknowledged her. No. He acknowledged her. Yeah.
It wasn't personal. They wasn't face to face.
Right.
How is that not personal? If I don't know you and I'm gonna come on your platform and come and say,
But it wasn't face to face.
With a camera in his face, trying to make him listen to your music.
See, Tyler can respect her. No, she didn't. She put up a smoke signal. She put up the bat signal. She didn't walk up on you with a pistol and say, yo, look at my IG. Dude basically bum rushed 50.
And then was coercing him into a fight.
Right, coercing to a fight. And then, hold on. Then didn't even have no CD. He didn't have no CD and he didn't spit nothing. Nigga, what you doing? No, it was all wrong. It was all wrong, Retro. It was all wrong.
Retro.
But he could have. My whole, honestly, what y'all saying, my whole point thing, it's the same fashion. However you look at it, it was both clout chasing. It's different. Both fashions.
I look at the first one as a leap of faith. I look at the second one as clout chasing. Because look, she didn't try to bait Tyler Perry into a fight to get sued.
That's like
but she's still begging him. She still got Tyler Perry on the hook.
But he didn't have to respond. 50 had no choice but to respond.
Listen to me. You could clout chase somebody on purpose or not on purpose. You know what you're doing when you tagging somebody. You know what you're doing. You can leave somebody mentions in their name. If somebody gonna respond or not, or how they respond is the difference. Point blank. Period. The way I look at it, if Tyler Perry wanted to be gangster about it, he could have said nothing. But if he didn't say nothing, she wouldn't be up what we talking about her now.
True.
Hold up.
So she got the job done, right?
Let me finish. Same thing with 50 and old boy. When old boy posted that video, and was like, oh, this, that, and third, he came on his guard. You think people ain't watching 50 more now? I'm like, oh, yo, 50 doing this?
Okay, can I say something?
Go for it, Red. Go for it, go.
Okay. Tyler responded to a girl. If dude that went and recorded that video, 50 would have never responded to him.
That part.
You think so?
Listen, Retro.
So.
Retro.
No,
Retro. Hold on. Retro. Let us respond.
I'm getting it to you. 50 ain't had no camera. He was chilling.
Let's respond. You're right.
If they wouldn't have never recorded that and put it out,
we wouldn't even heard about it.
You would have never heard of that story.
So what that means? Hold on, Retro. So what that, Retro. Hold on. But Retro.
And Tyler responded.
Retro. Here's the difference. 50 got baited into a response because the man already had a camera. It was a setup. Tyler sat back at his home, his studio, and said, I will respond. That's a choice. 50 didn't have no choice.
You know, let me tell you why he responded.
No, hold on.
What Tyler,
listen, man.
Say?
No.
Was hit him.
Retro.
What Tyler say,
Retro.
Right? I'm watching your story, right?
Retro.
And listen,
Retro.
Right?
Retro. Let me.
You say his people was hitting him.
He had heard about. Yes, he had heard about it, and his staff was like, "Yo, she kind of crazy."
Staff, right?
Yeah.
Let's agree
and if it was me, look, staff or not, I'm not going to respond. He didn't have to respond.
Hold on. But here's what I'm saying. You made my point. He didn't have to. He chose to. Hold on. 50 could not choose to not respond. It's a camera in his face. Everything 50 do, if he talk, if he slap him, if he walk off, is a response. 50 couldn't not leave it alone.
Right,
That's why I'm saying that was bogus.
Let me tell you how cloud chasing work. So if Tyler Perry signed Baby Girl, which I hope she gonna sign it, or wherever they work out what they got going on. And then we just seen with 50. If 50 come out next week with dude around his arm and say he the next part of G Unit, then what?
Then he good, then I guess.
Good how? He got his point across. He still got his point across.
All right. So listen.
My whole point was he tried. He shot his shot, just like Baby Girl did.
But our point is,
Tony Bennett's gonna be better prepared to get somebody like 50 to listen to his music.
Look.
How he shot his shot was wrong, Retro.
Baby Girl did it right. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. My whole thing is both of them shot. They shot.
I give you that. You
can't say one. You can't say.
He definitely bricked. He definitely bricked.
He ain't getting the carry.
He ain't doing the carry bounce.
And you know what? He ain't getting the rebound. Look, that's what's going on though.
The Kawhi bounce.
That's the time we still talking about it.
But hold on.
That's time for the discussion. Right now.
None of us are in a position. None of us are trying to sign him. she might have people that may give her a casting, that may give her an opportunity based on how her approach. This dude is a clown. Everybody calling him a clown. He talking about Zopound because he from Haiti. You got people from Haiti talking about, don't be claiming Zopound. You a clown. You can't put us under the bus like that. You a clown. Zo don't do this. He getting hated on by his own people, yo. No, dude is a clown.
So off of now,
we gonna put a ball on it. Go ahead and we gonna close it up.
Next time, so we gonna
close this out back.
I gotta go.
Let's just going back to the point.
Go ahead,
When
Rick.
you saying you was doing your thing out there, when you know what I'm saying, you was filming this, that, and third.
Yeah.
You did what you had to do. What was the point of it? We come back and be like, yo, you know, you a clown or you doing this, that, and the third just because.
Well, here's what I learned. I learned that I'm not gonna get a part by walking up to Denzel and telling him I love your work and I'm an actor. I do have to audition. I learned that. So I learned that you can't approach people in Hollywood. We lost your camera, Goldie. I learned that you can't just walk up to somebody in Hollywood and get a part. They have to know you.
But question, did you try?
He tried it.
At the tone, please record your message.
Hold on, cuzzo.
Did you try?
Hold on, cuz.
Hello?
Goldie, we getting feedback. Hold on, listen. This is what we're gonna do, y'all. We have 40 minutes. We're gonna call this a wrap for the Dave Life Show. It was a great panel. And we're gonna come back and do this next week. So everybody tune in to Retro Rick and Maddie's Kicks for his shoe game. Follow my man Goldie Kolyon for his music game. And follow me, Dave Life TV, for your blog and your reality show.
At the tone, please record your message.
We gone.
When you finish recording.
Deuces.